So this is the 24th of June 23, and we left the state park and we pulled all the way across New York on Highway 20, and we came to John Diaz Jr. place, which is in Middleborough. And I can tell you, we've seen some of the prettiest buildings ever. You could take them and set them anywhere down in Europe, and they'd blend right in. So John mows all this grass. Some of it belongs to the fire department. And Georgie has just been having a blast. So it's 7 in the morning and kind of humid, and it looks like it may rain. But what a nice place John's got. Acreage. And so today we're going to go with John, and he has a girlfriend, and he has a son, Tristan. I can't remember the girlfriend's name. I'm terrible at names. So John did my other brake. I could not get the lug nuts loose. Not with a four-way. That's how tight they were. So John has a garage, and he has all the tools. He helped me out. Got those other brake shoe changed. They got a couple of wild cats that Georgie's been chasing. She's having a good time here. So we are going to go with them today up to Lake something, and there's a family reunion on his girlfriend's side. So we'll meet a bunch of strangers and probably eat some good food. And then we're leaving tomorrow for Vermont and Maine and Hampshire and then Canada. So we got some long pulls ahead of us. So his pond is pretty greenish, scummy. I don't want Georgie in there. But anyway, isn't this a beautiful place? Middleburg, New York. It's west of Albany. And the Erie Canal dumps just north of Albany into the Hudson. So anyway, that's our plans for today.
It's receiving.
And so is it seeing what we see?
Yep, it's seeing what we see on the road.
So about an hour ago, we crossed over into Vermont from New York. We left John and Lisa's this morning at 7:30, and we are in the Green Mountains. Pulled through the Allegheny Mountains to get here, and off to our left, beautiful stream. Maybe we'll film some of it. So we are on our way to the capital of Vermont, which is Montpelier.
actually went through an area on another road in Vermont. It was a big ski area. There was condos everywhere. Couldn't figure out why. And then all of a sudden we came to this ski area. So why are you shooting up?
I have the road, and I'm shooting a little bit up because the windshield wipers were right
Oh,
there,
sure.
and I'm trying to avoid
So we're just giving you a little idea of what the countryside is like here. It's very beautiful, green. We have a temperature of 74. And you have little truck gardens. Not so much big farms, not here. So we'll film a little bit more, and then we'll shut it off, and we're going to go spend the night at a state park north of Montpelier. There's it's almost a river. Can you get it?
Yep, I think so. I have it.
All right. It's a very nice road. Curvy. And the river is running north.
Okay, I'm going to shut it off.
Yeah, that'll be good.
So earlier we were filming in the car, and we found a campground. A little spendy, $50 a night, but we're on Lime Lake. It's a private lake, and now we're going to take off, and we're going to go to Montpelier. I never can say that name correctly. And then we're going to go to the Camel's Hump, and we're going to try and get in. We're going to go into New Hampshire for sure, and maybe Maine. So it was rainy and cool at John's. We're up in Vermont, and it's over 80 degrees. So we'll talk to you again when we've come across the capital of Vermont. So we drove all around in a place called Hubbard Park. And what we're trying to do is find an area where it's kind of cool looking, and then walk Georgie. They have a gorgeous courthouse, which I will take you to and show you. This is the state capital of Vermont. There's a river that runs right down through that area of town, okay? And then that river runs all the way down that way and dumps into an even bigger river. So look, we wanted to go to the Camel's Hump, but that's an hour and 20 minutes in the wrong direction. So we're going to do a little walk and have some pictures at the Capitol, and then we're going to go into New Hampshire, maybe Maine today. We've got green mountains on one side of this town and the white mountains on the other side. Just a tad seconds ago, I was up there by that guardrail, and I could not see this river. And look, this is pretty cool. This reminds me of Europe. So you have these houses built right on the edge of the river. Look at that. This bridge was built in 1928 by the American Bridge Company. Now I'm going to walk over to the other side and get some pictures of that, which is pretty cool. And then we'll try and get some pictures of that courthouse. These kind of look shabby. They need some paint. And I knew this river was here, but you could not see it from up there where the guardrail was. I'd like to know when this town is founded. Alright, so let me get in the truck. There's a lot of church steeples in this town. See, there's one there, and there's this guy here. Yeah.
What do you think about your window? I'm receiving here, and we are in Montpelier, Vermont, and this is what Main Street looks like. And Doug is driving, and he is about to make a right-hand turn.
There's a Bohemian bakery.
Oh, that could be interesting for bread, but you'd have to park somewhere. Oh.
What do you think?
Well, you'd have to find a parking spot, honey.
Well, it's not that busy.
Well, maybe when you turn right, there'll be a parking spot. Anyway, it's very pretty here. It's very small, a lot of tourists. But it's very nice.
It's not so many tourists.
Oh, there's a lot of people here.
There's a guy wearing a Penn State
Yeah. And she's wearing an American flag.
bakery. So do they just do sweets or do they really do bread?
Well, I don't know. Bohemian Gate Bakery.
Fresh
It
bread.
doesn't mean it's fresh either. Okay, so this is what it looks like.
Okay, we're gonna go. Keep filming.
I'm gonna keep filming. Doug is gonna turn, and then we have to find. But we may have to go around the block to
Well,
find
we're gonna
parking.
go to the Capitol first.
Oh, okay.
Come
So
back.
we're gonna go to the Capitol. Now we're on the business street. Well, people are
Come over
sitting.
there. Yeah.
People are sitting outside, and it's very nice with all the flowers. Can you see that? And we're in the car driving around, and Georgie's very hot. What's the temperature here, Doug?
81.
It's 81 degrees here.
Oh, another stone church.
It's warmer here than it was at John's. But it was pretty comfortable at John's. Okay, so here's a nice restaurant. This is the way we came
State
in.
House is straight up.
Okay. I think I'll turn you back on when we get to the State
Oh,
House.
this house. Look at this. Don't turn it off. You
What?
gotta film that.
Well, Douglas, it's under construction. So I just got the construction.
Oh my God.
State Street.
I bet.
Is that a really good view of the Oh, here's a good view of the Capitol.
Shut it off.
Okay,
I'm gonna park and then get out. And
all right.
pretty sure I won't be able to.
So a lot of states did a copy of the Washington White House, State House in Washington, D.C. This is like a replica, only on a smaller version. And then we have beautiful grounds naturally, and this is called State Street. And there's some pretty magnificent buildings. That one, that's brick and stone. And the Bohemian Bakery is right at the very end of this street. So when I get down here, I'm going to turn this around and see if they actually have bread or just cakes and cookies and stuff. And we were up on top of there, that hill in the back of the Capitol, and I thought sure as hell they would have a place where there was an overlook on the Capitol. Nope, but that's where Hubbard Park was, back up in there. And of course now you have a little more modern building. This guy here. And then we have this building over here.